What's up, guys? Hey, it's been a long time since I've done a video, and watching some of our athletes performing push-ups and bench press, I thought that it would be a valuable topic to discuss, and that is positioning when you're doing push-ups, any sort of horizontal press, right? Oftentimes the analogy that I go with is if you had to shove somebody away, or if you had to push your truck, if it's stalled out on the road, how would you do that? And they typically show pretty good position. The elbows are kind of at a 45 off the shoulder, as opposed to being way up high at that 90, or way tucked in with the fingertips turned out. So there's a natural understanding of where we are the strongest, but then when we do push-ups or bench press sometimes, we find ourselves compromising that position with inactive lats is typically the major culprit right there. So a lot of times it's just being conscious of what's going on. So when we do our push-ups or our bench press, we need to think about that 45 off the shoulder. The elbow drops slightly down. We're not tucking them in entirely, but we're definitely avoiding that flared out elbow position. Okay? And this just makes sense, right? If I push something, I'm going to be pushing from here. Same thing goes for our push-ups. And I'll try and show a good angle here. But if I go elbows out, obviously that's not a very strong looking position. But if I go 45 and back up, obviously that looks like a push-up should look. Sometimes we go narrow, but we do that for specific purposes, right? To target the tricep. So in that, we understand that we're recruiting smaller muscle groups and kind of putting the focal point back into those smaller muscle groups. So we know that's not going to be as strong either. So these are just things that you need to be conscious of when you're doing your bench press, your push-ups, that kind of thing, so that you can generate the most power. And again, although it's a press, the major player is going to be your lat, right? And you have to learn to activate those to create stability and power, right? If that's not happening, you're going to find yourself doing those weird positions. So it's something to think about, all right? Take that and see how the next press session goes.